Hey guys, Elite Legionario here, and today I am bringing you an old 2 vs 2 I did a few months ago, and this was meant to be a 2 vs 2 Pre Marian setup, Romans versus Romans, all Pre Marian armies, but unfortunately I'm the only one who kept the Pre Marian rules in this fight. As you can see, my opponent over here, Viratio, loads of urban cohort, gold, he's got 4 of them, he's got 3 archer auxilia, 2 triarii, the only units in his army that are Pre Marian, and he's got 4 units of Praetorian cavalry, so he's very much broken it. This guy, his ally Octaneos, he very nearly kept to it. The only part he broke, and I think this was out of sheer ignorance, not knowing, not by choice, just not knowing, he brought Roman cav, which are actually a non-Pre Marian unit. But other than that, he completely kept to it, so I let this guy away with it because he made a very minor mistake, and he probably just thought Roman cav were in, but they're not. They're not in Pre Marian. And this guy up here, my ally, brought 5 Praetorian cav, 3 archer auxilia, 2 Roman generals, and 2 Praetorian cav. So Praetorian cohort rather, not cav in that first part. So both our allies sort of broke the rules, but I'm the only one who actually stuck perfectly to Pre Marian. So I didn't expect that I'd have much of a chance in this fight, because you have no idea how much better Praetorian cav and urban cohort than anything Pre Marian has to offer. The only thing I've got working for me is numbers. And his archer auxilia is shooting me, but I really can't afford to be targeting them. I need to weaken his cavalry, and I'm not having a lot of success. And as you can see, he's got 4 gold, Praetorian cav, 2 extremely heavily upgraded, I think it's gold and experience points, triarii. He's got 4 gold, urban cohort, 4 gold, 3 gold attack, archer auxilia. I've got 5 units of gold, Hastati, 5 units of gold, Principe, 2 units of gold, triarii, 2 units of gold equites, and 1 unit of gold Roman general, and 4 gold attack archers, and 1 unit of Talmot's Peeler shield, which I accidentally forgot here to put in as a Peeler shield, which was a big mistake. So I'm going to unfortunately receive too many Peeler. But fortunately I got so many against this front line. Actually, one of these units is a Principe, my bad. No, one unit is a Principe. He's got 3 urban cohort and 1 Principe, not 4 urban cohort. So here I'm using my, I brought 2 of my Principes to assist in this battle because I know I need them. I really know I need them. So I managed to rout one of these triarii, which is good, because I kind of need my cavalry. Now unfortunately I lose my general, which is a nuisance. But I'm beating down his infantry and his men with my Principe in there. So over here he charges in his urban cohort into my Hastati. We all know how that's going to go. Urbans are going to destroy. These urbans are just going to put sheer weight down and try and punch straight through the centre of them. But it's not going to be easy, and look at this, another unit of urban cohort comes in, and you're going to see this unit of urban cohort fighting against 5 units. I'll put these 2 into surround and it'll still have victory. I'm talking about that, they're just that much better. Here comes in a charge on my archers, which is a bit slack on my part, but I do have some triarii in the vicinity which I'm going to send out there. And over here I'm about to destroy the Romans' last triarii unit. You'll see what I mean. These urbans hold out against 6 units that have got them completely encircled, and they hold it for ages. And at some points in this fight it says they're having victory. It is ridiculous. He's going after my archers, but I'm also going after his with my regrouped cavalry, so it's all good. Here I come in with some triarii and I knock out these Praetorians. I mean, look at these urbans, they're still in the game and they're like surrounded by 6 units. Any other unit would just like rout right away, but not urban cohort. It's also his general's unit too. And you can see there's a ton of Brutii bodies, and here comes another unit of urbans, and this is really going to be a game changer with them coming in on the side there like that, I should imagine. But fortunately this unit of urbans breaks here and this unit I'm able to turn and face. Over here, more Praetorians coming in, but my Triarii are easily going to handle them. Triarii are fantastic spear units, but they're only good against cavalry. And that unit of urbans finally breaks, and as you can see, a significant number of green in there as well as red. I'm bringing in the rest of my men. The only thing that would save me in this fight is just that I got a lot more numbers than my opponent. If it had been an even fight, even upgrades, there's no way I could win this. Not with what I had. So as you look, that 1 or 2 units of urbans destroyed like half of all my infantry in that department, or a good like third of like 4 units. So I'm going to surround this remaining urban cohort unit. And I'm charging in here, but they are doing a very good job of fighting. So here I'm coming with the rest, full encirclement, as you can see. I'm mopping up archers over here with my remaining cavalry, and I do manage to beat this urban down, but not after it does a goodly amount of damage as well. So yeah. So over here, Octaneos, the only other one that really kept the Pre Marian rule of this game, is going to go up against these Praetorian cohort. But the difference here is these Praetorians only have 2 upgrades, whereas all his units have gold, so that will mean they won't last as long. But even under this, with these 2 upgrades against all these gold units, you're going to see these Praetorians hold for a very long time. But you'll see how friggin' vicious these cavalry units will be against these this Spqr player in a moment. But I'm coming over anyway to get him in the back here, but I'm only going to walk because I don't want to kind of make it unfair for him, considering he's already up against a army that's clearly broken my rule setting. He lost his velites. He's also got, so yeah, most of his army's very similar army to mine for the most part. Anything in Pre Marian, it's better not to use a lot of cavalry in my opinion, because equites are not that good. They're okay, but they're not bad. They're not great, I mean. They're okay, but I mean, they're better just for picking off archers or providing distractions. I usually would go with more infantry. So as you can see, the mistake here of the Brutii, the Scipio player, was allowing him to take all these pila from both of these lines. He really lost way too many men to that. He did not need to do that. You watch this unit of Astarte here when it touches this line. Gone. Look at that. 2 seconds gone. That's terrible. I hate that about this game when units do that. Sheer weight of numbers will work against these Praetorians here. As you can see, he's sort of like busting straight up through the centre. But at this point, a thunderous cavalry charge, probably right smack into the centre here, would probably rout half of this Spqr stuff, because these Praetorian cavalry are so much better. But this is just sheer numbers and superior upgrades, but even then, these Praetorian cohorts are still holding in. And in some places of the field, they're not winning, but they're holding, which is brilliant. Here he's going to send his cavalry and smack into these Roman cavalry, and they're gone. And as you can see, these guys give out, but they held up against twice as many numbers with 3 times as many upgrades for all that time. So that tells you some sheer power that's going on there. As you can see, they're doing really well over here, still holding in, and once again up against twice as many units that have got 3 times as many upgrades. It's pretty insane, and they've got getting balanced and stuff in that fight. So it's pretty epic to the power of those Praetorians. Imagine if they'd been urbans. I only did so well against those urbans because I was able to get a surrounder on them. Otherwise, I would not have been able to beat them. And you watch this. Comes right in. And he just routs them. But he did get him in the back, but he just routs like half the infantry that one charge, and he's like, look at this, they got, only because these triarii are now getting in here are these cavalry suffering. But as you can see, all these infantry are only being able to succeed here because there was some triarii coming in. Otherwise these Praetorians would have smashed them all aside. But unfortunately for the Spqr player, I see that my ally might need some help here, and I come in and assist him. So it's been unfortunate for him. I'm glad he kept to the rules. But these Praetorian cav, very likely, if there weren't any triarii in there, without a doubt they would have broken all those Hastati and Principe. The triarii, because of their spears, held, and as you can see, his army chain routes after his general gives away. So they're just getting massacred by my men and the Scipii players' men. So, but I'm quite thankful to him at the time because he did keep to the rules, more or less, except for those Roman cav. Unfortunately, my ally and his other ally, they didn't keep to the rules. You know, again, if you don't know Pre Marian rules, just ask. I'm more than, when I play them, I'm more than willing to explain it because I like Pre Marian games. They're kind of pretty rare, and I enjoy playing them. And if you're interested in playing them, I'd play them. And but if you don't know for certain what the rules are, I do know what Pre Marian rules are, and I can explain them to you if you want to know them. If you ever join a battle and someone asks. So anyway, there's the final scorecard. I got the most kills there, but then again I had the most men. So I had 1,047 kills, I had 1,502 men, I had 712 men left, so about half my army was destroyed by an army that was like 600 men shorter than mine. As you can see, he got 880 kills, so he did a very good job. Viratio, but then again you had Urbans and Praetorians, so he should have probably been able to beat me, to be honest. And there's just the other stats there. As you can see, the Stati were all pretty even with they probably took more casualties than they killed. Principes are pretty similar. Triarii did very good. Roman archers, so Equites got quite a lot there, 277 from the router. So as you can see, my infantry, well, even though they were completely surrounding those Urbans, they managed to win only because of sheer numbers and surrounding. If it had been a straight up fight, it would have been over in pretty much seconds. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. It's an old battle, but I thought I might show it to you anyway because I thought it was quite interesting. And not every day you beat a urban Praetorian setup with a Pre Marian setup, so it's something that's quite good for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.